Carats. Oh! Hey, what's up? This is Selfie Carats. No, just kidding. Okay, what's up, Aqua Pisces and Aries? Welcome back to my channel. This is Foreign Fashion here, aka me, aka Nomtis. I just love saying that. Alright, I think Selena and I want to talk to y'all today. I know y'all been thinking about Selena because I've been thinking about Selena, but actually I didn't realize that Selena Catanina wanted to actually talk to me. I don't know her last name. I don't remember that. Ooh, we got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna do a few shuffles on y'all. We're gonna do y'all April monthly. Okay. We had a day to breathe. We had a day to think. I tried to upload the December 2019 one. But that's been stuck in my phone for a little minute, but it won't download all the way. I don't know why, but it's cool. Okay. Ooh, all right. So you guys know I'm going to do this in the ESPN format. Okay. Oh, you guys can go check out Freaky Friday. I just uploaded it on my page and on my channel over here. Okay, you want to get your freak on. Oh, stop, yo. Oh my god, all these reversals. Alright, so what I'm going to do for you guys over here, if you haven't watched the other videos, I have been in the physical space. I have been giving you dates that will signify who I am talking about and who you may be thinking about, okay? Or who may be coming up in the energy space that want to communicate with you. They can be past, future, you know, present, future, or past, of course. But, yeah, this is the energy for April. But if it comes, the leading energy is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man, and that's so funny because the other day I was like, when I was reviewing the videos, I was like, why the High Priestess ain't came up? Did I lose that card or something? Like, when I don't see the card, I'll be like, did I lose that card? Obviously, I did not lose that card because that card just came up. Okay. Hey, what's up? Okay, ready? I was just thinking about why some Libra dead people don't be talking to me. Why dead Libras don't talk to me. Okay, hold on. I got some songs real quick. I want to love you. Yeah. I want to hold you. Yeah, baby, I want to kiss you. I miss you. Just look into my eyes and let me love you. That's why I sound to y'all. I need to play that. I'm put it on my playlist. Okay, so we got the Lovers and emotional in reverse, though. Lovers emotionally reversed. What you do, what you say, that they gonna get your motherfucking way. What you do and what you say ain't gonna get your motherfucking way. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. And in the spiritual space, we got the Seven of Swords. What you do and what you say ain't gonna get your motherfucking way. All right, but good though. Look at this. If you're not betraying your lover, you're not betraying your spirituality. You're not betraying yourself, okay? If you're not, because I was thinking about this card the other day, mainly the picture. Okay, so now you can see yourself for who you are. I love who you are, and I know what you feel, babe. Yeah. Y'all know that song by Alicia, okay? But now look, in the physical, you got the Ace of Chalice. In the physical, you got the Ace of Chalice. So you end up, even if you ain't get your lover, or even then, if you didn't get, this could be past tense, but this is present. This is the first, this is the first week, allegedly. This is the first week, okay? We got the Ace of Chalice. Now you can pour more. Now more can be poured into your physical space because apparently that was more of a spiritual connection. And that spiritual connection was being tarnished by other entities, other parties, other people's opinions. And even then, oh my God, this is growing. Look how these leaves are growing I'm so glad I didn't get rid of those. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just had to notice things that was growing, okay? You happy you didn't get rid of that? Because sometimes when you get rid of certain things, it's not, okay, so let me tell y'all something. It's not about getting rid of a person. It's about getting rid of them out of a space that was going to stop you from what you want to be in. So you ever been in a relationship or you ever wanted to be in a relationship with somebody, right? And that relationship is better tendered from either afar or at close proximity. The lovers are close proximity. Those are the twins, okay? The twins are usually close, even if they don't live close together. Sometimes twins can't live with each other because one twin want to do one thing and the other twin want to do the other thing, which stops the momentum of the spiritual connection, okay? So, excuse me. So now, you see her hand. She's using that water magic to make that water happen, okay? I got that water. I got that water. Remember that song? All right, so we got the 3 of chalices, okay? So remember we talked about that other entities. I didn't even look at it. I mean, I look at the cards, but I don't be looking at them until I got to say something about them. You know what I'm saying? So you see, now we got that. You like, okay. And this is not all, this is, friends, people admiring, blah, blah, but that's people who admire the relationship. But now you could tell they wasn't admiring it the way that you wanted them to admire it. So what they really are looking at into is how that really works for you. How that, you know what I mean? People be looking into your relationship, see how that work. Why you do that? Why you switch up teams like that? You know what I'm saying? And because you have to make moves for your higher self. The Ace of Chalices is your higher self. That's the highest love frequency, okay? Yeah, you're going to talk about this side, but you ain't going to be able to see this side, okay? You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's the first week. You about to be you raising yourself to the highest love frequency. You can get love differently when you're not making the physical when you're not making the spiritual and the emotional so apparently. Why you happy? Why you look like that? Why you smiling like this? People gonna want to know why you smiling. You know what I'm saying? People gonna want to know why you smiling. And they're not the ones who's infiltrating that. You give too much for them to infiltrate, that's what they do, okay? Those entities. Just because it's 3 and it's all harmonious and it's community and it's communal, don't mean the community, you're going to have, what they say, what was it? I feel like it was something about Martin. No, not Martin, but it was, I remember watching something about MLK. And in MLK, why I keep talking? Hey, what's up, Michael? I mean, what's his name? Ain't his name Michael? Martin. Shit. He gotta say. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords. Then we got the Wheel right here. My bad. Didn't know the king was gonna be talking to me like that. The king just straight up just came into my. He just straight up came into. What dream? Come on, some what dream? Sorry, y'all. I didn't know the king was gonna be talking to me right now. All right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I feel like in Malcolm X camp, there was somebody who was fraud. Or was it the Black Panthers or something like that? It was somebody in Malcolm X. Thank you. It was somebody in Malcolm X camp that was fraud. And he was working for the FBI. That type of energy. That 3 of chalices in reverse is that type of energy. You're like, whoa, I didn't know you was that. I didn't know you was this. And it's that, you know what I'm saying? So it's somebody in there who goes and really put the evil out on you. It's that energy. Somebody who goes put the evil out on you. My feminine side is really going off. That's why I put this on this side, but I didn't want y'all to see my protection, my evil eye. What do you want, dog? She's needy today. Okay, so we got the High Priestess in the second week. That's that emotion. That's that High Priestess, okay? But she in reverse because she wants to say, emotionally, you need to speak up. Emotionally speak up. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally. I'm not really good with emotions, okay? But she got a scroll, okay? She got a scroll or something. Remember, if you're going to look on my IG, I got Lisa. She doing that research. Lisa be doing that research, okay? So this is my Lisa, okay? Left eye. Because I got 3 moles on my left eye. Okay, so some of y'all see me being excessive with the moles is for, my own personal reasons. But these pillars also. These pillars, okay? And that sword is broken. Does that mean that trust is broken emotionally? Or does that mean that needed to be broken? That silence needed to be broken between you and the priestess? Okay? Because actually, the High Priestess is getting a different level of communication installed in her, okay? We got the Four of Swords, because spiritually she has been meditating already. So now that she's already reached that elevation, when it's in reverse, she has already reached that elevation. So now she can come back down the stairs and say, hey, this is what I learned, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is what I learned. And not because she's snitching, it's because she's informing what was going on up there. It's between, these are two different tribes up here. For it's still a number stable because she had time to meditate on what needed to be said and what not needed to be said, okay? Meditate on what needs to be said and what not needs to be said, okay? So we got the Fool, because this ain't no, you further deep into the journey already in your physical space. You deeper into the journey. So now that you learn, so look at these two cards in the physical space. Okay? His little bag is carrying that water. His little bag is carrying that water, okay? That water, I got that water, okay? But that's that frequency of high love. You're not scared to go on your journey no more. You're not scared to take a, you know what I mean? Because you're not foolish on this path. Now you're full-blown aware. Now you're full-blown aware. You full-blown aware that you, remember we talked about the reflection? What needs to be reflected back to you to be you? What needs to be reflected back to you to be you, okay? To be you. They both barefoot too, okay? So that means there's a lot of grounding energy that's coming in through this second week that is needed or not needed, okay? Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey see, monkey do. Okay, so then we got the Six of Pentacles. Now everything in the mental is about to be given back to you. Mentally given back to you. Mentally. Men-tally. Okay, I've been thinking about tally marks. Okay. Remember I told, in a previous video, I told y'all, go see which signs you have more masculine, go see which signs you have more feminine in, okay? Because then when you balance those two out, because those areas, only certain placements or planetary asteroids are only need to be affected at during certain times, okay? Only need to be brought up into you. Okay, so you wouldn't be thinking about your Pallas all the time. Or would you not be thinking about your Vesta all the time? You would be thinking about your Juno mostly and most of the time, okay? You would be thinking about your Jupiter most of the time. Okay, so you have to think about which planets you want to think mostly of, okay? What needs to, like, if their degrees are, if the degrees that you have in your chart are more or less needing to be tamed, okay? Those are the ones that you need to keep into mind, okay? Okay. 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 So then we got this, because we got sheeps and goats, and then we got the higher you. Higher you. How are you? Okay. So when you get that Six of Pentacles, mentally you have to ask yourself, how am I when it comes to teaching and learning, giving and receiving information? Okay. Information. Okay. Because that's what that Four of Swords is. That's a mental. Those are all mentals. Okay. That's a mental download. That's a mental, you store information into your own mind because you have to. Okay. For your protection, for your reflection, as well as your direction, okay? And then we got this, the Knight of Wands in your third week, and then emotional. That's in reverse, though. So you got the first week the first 3 weeks is pretty reversal, okay? But it's not bad. It just means what we talk about, when we say about the net. Remember how he got his foot on that? Is that a head start or is that a low start? Is that a head start or a low start? Okay, emotionally, is that a head start or a low start? When this is, to me, this reminds me of a person who has a short temper. And because you want to flip that, you don't want to be around somebody that got a short temper. You was able to see that in the love spectrum, okay? You was like, nah, that's cool for me. I'm off that. Because you can kind of see some, and I feel like this is kind of like, okay, so say if you was in I talked about this, it was a post, and I commented on it, abusive relationships. People who are psychologically abusive, people who are mentally abusive, people who are spiritually abusive. You know what I mean? Like they take someone who has a young spirit and it hasn't been really shaped yet to been sharpened. Your spiritual iron has to be sharpened. So someone who will take that, someone who knows that you don't really practice meditation, you don't really practice silent thinking, you drug abuse. Somebody will take that type of energy that you have and will try to manipulate it for the being of their comfort. So that's what the high priestess has to come in and speak. Like a person who, is in a, that type of relationship. Yeah, just because a person don't put their hands on you don't mean that they're not abusing you. Okay? You ever tell your partner that you want to quit doing something and they end up bringing more back to you? That's not the type of relationship you want. That's not the type of relationship you want. I even think about Tasha and James. She wanted him to still be, you know, whoop, whoop, whoop. And he like, that's abusing me. So he ended up being with someone that was the total opposite. Like almost got him in, you know what I'm saying? Almost got him in trouble for that reason. But he was also, again, was manipulating her. He was manipulating her love. So he was playing both of his lies. Do you understand? He was manipulating her love to also have his way. Do you understand? Although his way was her way, it still was. You understand? His way was her way. And I don't know who this is for, but I always think about the relationships when you're in a house with somebody that you just cannot, like, you know, you don't want to be with them because you've already gained the awareness and you already meditated on what they will be trying to do to you if they had that type of control of you, okay? Lovers are controlling because I had sex with you, I own that coochie cat or that pito. I'm like that, okay? So if I had sex with you, I own that. No, I'm just kidding. No, if you're in the past, you're in the past. You understand? Release yourself from me and release yourself. And that's that spiritual thing. Release yourself from me. Unbind I love unbinding spells. Like, release yourself from me. Okay? Release yourself from them. I don't give a freak how many. You better look it up on your own. I don't really tell my ways, but you go look up your own unbinding spells because that, again, is what keeps you in a loop of thinking that you deserve that energy, okay? That's that Nine of Wands. That's that temper. I don't want to say this because this is going to make this person mad. I don't want to do this because this is going to trigger this person to do this or this or that. Okay? And then we got the Nine of Swords that pretty much says that. Two knives. If I say this, he going to act like this. He going to make this action. He going to take this action. Okay, these are pages, so they petty peas. Knives are pages, meaning they do stuff. They are still pleasing their outside, their lower vibration. Okay, still pleasing their lower vibration. Okay, the bananas, that phallic symbol, that's lower vibration. We love bananas. I love bananas. Okay, they good potassium, but that petty pea, again, if you don't tame that. Okay, so I was watching one of OG sessions and she talked about how, you know, people now are realizing that the physical touch okay, hold on. I don't want to talk about that part. The part that I really appreciated is when she said young people think that they have time in the world. They have all the time in the world to get their wholeness out. Get their whole phase out. Now, I'm not sexually shaming. I don't care what you do between your V. But at the end of the day, realize that if you don't have the awareness of who this person is psychologically, their digestion, how they actually really think about women, what they really think about men, then you will see what you giving up for. Do you understand? What you giving up for. Do you understand? Okay, so we got another 9 in the 3rd week. So we dealing with a lot of petty energy in the 9 week, okay? That 9. Yo, we ain't got nobody in the physical showing up. It's just your energy. We got a lot of knives. We got all 4 knives here. Okay, so we got the knife of chalices. So they want to bring you some love, but it's petty. Petty in the physical. They come with their cup. They come with their blanket. They come promising you them waterworks, which they are. Them tears and that coochie drip. You understand? I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. Nasty for you, but if you're not old enough to be here, get out of here. So ladies, get out of here. You know who you are. She's too young. She's too young for you. She's too young for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You remember that? For real. Okay, they come with their blanket. They come with their chest out. They come with their cup. Okay, them condoms. Okay. They come with them cups. They come with them condoms. And they telling you that's what I can give you. I can show you my chest. I can put my feet on you. I can take you places you have never been. I can let you meet my family, who's not going to say anything to me, even if I did let you meet my family. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna say this is what's best for you. I remember I was thinking about that quote this morning. They want what's best for you until it fucks up their discomfort. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got friends who ain't gonna tell you doing wrong. You got friends who ain't gonna tell you, girl, you probably should stop. You got friends who ain't, because again, it entices their eyes. Remember, sometimes people be dating people to feed their friends' eyes, okay? And sometimes you gotta feed your spiritual eyes, okay? Or that spiritual, emotionally gonna start speaking, okay? At 9, again, you be feeding that own eyes. So now you didn't reverse the healing. You reverse the healing because now in the mental, you decided, oh yeah, that was a lot of people that was about to be shared with me. That's a lot of people that's sharing with me. I don't want to share with you. I like you, but I don't want to share with you. I like you, but I don't really want to share it with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if I share with you, I'm going to share with you on this level. You know what I'm saying? You got to be as a woman, and as a person, you got to be able to decide, man, woman, whoever you are watching this, you got to be able to decide what you want to share. Don't let nobody manipulate and tell you, because when we got all eyes on me. Okay? You blind to what they really looking at and why they on their page and why they on your page. They trying to figure out how they could do this. I was thinking about that yesterday too. I was a little tipsy. They trying to figure out how they can do this better than you, so they can knock you out the picture. No. Go ahead, sweetheart. You can do that all the way better. You can do that all the way better, okay? Because I was thinking about this as well. 21:12. As soon as a man don't get what they want from you, guess what? They try to put the burden on you. They try to put a burden on you. And, you know, and I really been getting this energy of somebody infiltrating your business, stopping, putting shade on you, and making competition between you and others. That's that others card. Okay, that's 12. One too many. Okay, one too many. Always thinking the number 12 as one too many. Yeah, write that down. So, write that down, sis. Then we got the Nine of Pentacles. Again, that emotionally. So now I'm going to make you feel like you ain't worth nothing. Because you could have protected yourself. You should have thought about that. You know what I'm saying? That's how a person talk to you when they offering you that. You should have thought about that. I'm like, okay, yeah, I should have thought about that. You right. But that person right there, they think that they taking something from you. That hermit. In reverse, you already caught wind of it. You caught light of it spiritually. You were given that spiritually. Okay? Sometimes you better thank the teacher that came in and taught you. Thank the teacher that came in and taught you. There's a lot of women who won't thank me for what I taught them. But it's all good though. Keep watching. You know what I'm saying? And it's no offense. It's no offense. But it really do be like that. Somebody be like, oh, I helped you. No, you didn't help me. You helped yourself through me. Okay? Now we got the Hierophant. You helped yourself through me. Okay? Remember I talked about that feeding the zoo. You want to be a zoo animal or you want to be a jungle? You want to be the queen of the jungle? You want to be the one with the real lion? Or you want to be the one with the Lion King? A.K.A. Janae Aiko. That song. If y'all, I'm talking about the song. Okay, so you just go around making okay. That Piscean energy know. That's spiritual. That's that Neptune. They know. Okay? They know. I know what you like. Yeah, a person will study you for a whole long time just to manipulate you. Don't play. Nine of Pentacles. Don't play. They saw you when you was heartbroken. And I know off top who watched me when I was heartbroken and still came in and tried to do the same ass lame shit. Still tried to come in and do the same lame shit like I didn't learn my lesson. So you gotta teach that person. Oh, you learned your lesson? Now they about to see you really not single. Now they really about to see you not single. You know what I'm saying? Now they about to see what you really learned in that relationship. That ain't nothing but that. Them melons. Okay? When your breasts get bigger, it's because you're getting more mature in your maternal, okay? Or you can be having a lot of, I always say that it's like, it's not a developed thought, but we can share 24. The developed thought is not like bigger the boobs, bigger the generational curse on the maternal side. But that's just a thought. That's not like a certain, that's not like, that's not my final thought on it. Because I just be thinking about body parts and why they are more enlarged, why they're less enlarged, why they're developed, why they're less developed. You know what I'm thinking about that? Okay, but anyway. So that 9 is a completion, okay? They thought you didn't. That's 2 9s in your mental. But it's actually 3 9s because we got the 6 and the 3 right here in your first, that mental, and then that 6. Okay, so now you know what to give yourself. Now you know what not to give yourself. You know what to take and what not to take. Don't take that. Okay. Now there's one. Okay, now I want to talk about this too before I go, and I'm gonna give y'all law of attraction. Oh, let me tell you who influencing the energy since we ain't have nobody here. Okay, Virgo. I knew it. That was my energy when I saw the Hermit card. Virgo. Virgo. Master manipulators. Master manipulators. They either want you to be enlightened or they don't. That's literally what the Hermit is. They want you to be enlightened or they don't. I can see my world through the eyes of the source. I could deliberately choose to feel better now. Deliberately choose to feel better now, okay? I can see my eyes through the source. So that's that genitalia. Okay? So by choosing better feeling thoughts and by speaking more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you would gently tune yourself to the vibrational frequency of your broader perspective, okay? To see your world through the eyes of source is truly the most spectacular view of life. For from the vibrational vantage point, you are in alignment and therefore in the process of attracting only what you consider to be the best way of your world, okay? Your world. I know it's so many submissive women. I know there's men who are submissive. But make sure you get a real trooper, okay? Make sure you get a real leader. Because they'll bring you a leader or cheater, okay? I say any man to buy you some soda. Any man to buy you some soda. Don't care about your skin. Don't care about your skin. So let's say you don't care about your skin. All right, so we got the Hangman here. So make sure, I don't say bitch up and go put your page on private and go be all this. No, take that. Because when you really sit in your deep meditation at 4 Swords, when you sit in that deep meditation, you ask yourself spiritually, what do I need to know? Where's my light needing to be shined at? How can I stop betraying myself? That's the question you specifically ask yourself. How may I stop betraying myself? How may I allow myself to receive messages intuitively through my own sharpened senses? Through my own sharpened senses, okay? How may I benefit from, because this is in reverse, so how may I benefit from the things that I have lost in power on my way to learning who I am through my teachings? Okay? How do I unchain myself through the devil? How do I gain communal that will bring tangible benefits to me? How do I address my mental and emotional, spiritual, and emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental wellness? How do I seek a stable relationship that wants to seek me back? How do I get a man who knows his options and knows when to choose their options, okay? How do I choose my options out of a world of options? How do I find a disciplined and strict partner in the phallic area? How do I become a disciplined and strict partner in the phallic area? How am I strict and disciplined with myself? How do I see my world through the source? Okay? How do I not create towers that I am not prepared for? How? Now that part right there, y'all might have missed that one. How do I create towers that I am not prepared for? And then you may reverse that. How do I create a tower how do I create a tower in my life that I'm prepared to face the storm of? How do I help my ancestors fight for me? Okay? Those are all questions. Who am I living for? No. Questions existing. Questions existing. Okay, I ain't gonna sing it. That's Riri's song. Okay. All right, cross my heart and hope to die. See y'all later. So basically, the energy was Virgo. Y'all didn't really have nobody that y'all could really communicate with that was here in the physical that wanted to be seen. It was just a Virgoan energy, okay? So that means take care of that body. That means take care of whatever you lost, okay? You have to still take care of the things that you lost. Okay, that's like not paying your bills. I still gotta go take care of those things that I didn't pay, okay? So that's the same thing, because just because you avoided paying in that moment don't mean you're not avoiding paying for it now. Do you understand? Okay, they're going to pay for it too. If your feelings is hurt, they're going to pay for that. But what they also going to pay for is the awareness. Okay, their awareness. That's what you ask yourself for. Now, how do I speak to myself in an angelic realm that brings me all the alignment that I can sit here and be pretty and let the world watch me, okay? And be a student of the world. Be a student of the world with a teacher of a life. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Shalom. Thank you so much. You guys can go later after you watch this video. I'm going to be updating on Patreon. Basically just uploading videos. And then I'm going to also be doing those pre-written ESPMs, okay, for the collectives. Talk to you guys later. Some Gumroad, okay?